Hi, and welcome to episode 41 of the Muscle News and Merlin Bodybuilding podcast. My name is Kevin Grech and my buddy Eric Brozer. How are you doing, buddy?
Hanging in there, bro. Hanging in there day by
I'm
day.
sick as a dog. I've been
I
taking
know.
halls and things just so I don't cough during the show. uh, I forgot that the hour changed in the States, and Eric
I
was
know. I know. As I was, for
like,
everybody out there, I was like
yeah,
wondering, I was like, Kevin, are you okay? Because he
yeah,
normally sends me my
yeah,
Zoom link,
yeah.
15 minutes before the show, and
I'm there on
nowhere
the
to be
sofa.
found.
Yeah, playing with you, playing with Instagram. But
But yeah,
anyways,
we
we're
just recently sprung forward our clock, so
yeah,
Kevin didn't realize.
yeah, we do it at the end of the month. Yeah, yeah. So it's been a crazy week in in bodybuilding in general, right?
The Arnold Classic alone really just provides a lot of news.
Yeah, the Arnold was, when I criticize, I criticize, and when something's good, uh I say that as well. It was an amazing event, you know,
It was packed and
jam packed.
jam-packed.
There was controversy, all right. The athletes all looked amazing. Uh, you know, the expo was like, it hit a new level. Today I saw a video that Brian Powers put up of the classic physique prejudging, I think it was. There was nowhere to, not even to, nowhere to breathe, not stand, it was just packed, well done, he hit for a guy that I used to call him out, you know, that he had a background of comics and Comic Con and he knows nothing about bodybuilding. He might not be up to date in all the history of bodybuilding, or maybe he learned in the last 3 years, 4 years, but he hit a market, I believe, of younger generation of fans, 25 and under, let's say, or 20 and under. And the expo was full of them, full, so you know, hey, it's ticket money. People are buying tickets to get in, so the money's coming in. You know what I mean?
Well, I
So
mean, the good thing is about you get the younger crowd in there, and they're going
wow,
to be with you for a very long time. I mean,
yeah,
a lot of people are getting into bodybuilding and the
yeah,
sport earlier and earlier, and
yeah,
you could bring them in as fans.
yeah,
They did it right, man. They did
yeah.
it right.
And some go in. I see a lot of people tagging the Arnold, putting up videos with all the stuff they got for free. Like, tables full,
I
drinks
know.
and
Well,
shirts and
that's what the company's got to do.
yeah, and they go there for that goal. They don't care about the bodybuilding or this or that.
Some people just go there to get free stuff. I mean, that's
Yeah,
face it, that's the
yeah.
truth.
So listen, it was a success, and the Olympia gang have some work to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, listen, in a way you have to say that the competition between the Arnold and the Olympia is a good thing because it's just going to make
Yeah,
everybody
yeah, yeah,
push to higher levels, and that's why prize money at the Arnold is up to where it is,
yeah,
750. Uh, the Olympia has not caught up to that yet, but they will have to at some point, and
yeah,
then Arnold will probably go bump it to 1 million. Who
yeah.
knows what he'll do?
Listen,
So.
but all right, the Olympia is the more prestigious
It'll
title.
always be the Olympia is always going to be
Yeah,
the most
but
prestigious victory.
some guys are looking at the Arnold now as the prestigious title. They want that
Well,
title.
because also they're thinking money. They're like, the prize money. You can't,
Yeah,
we all know that bodybuilders don't earn the kind of money that other people, professional athletes, make. So when a big prize money like that comes out, if you're in one of the top guys, you're going to go after it.
yeah.
You
Nick,
know,
what 250,000 or something?
yeah, still for second place. So I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
He
um,
got more than what he won when he won the Arnold, I think, back
could
then.
be, yeah,
Yeah,
probably could be that, but yeah, I mean, it just made for a great show, and I think that the fact that the classes we were discussing before we came on that the classes are smaller,
yeah,
um, I think that makes it a more prestigious event in the sense that that only maybe 15 20 athletes can be in a class, and like you can't be 40, 50 people because you have to really earn your way in. I think that makes it
Yeah.
more prestigious. So I think
Yeah.
I think that the Olympia, listen, the Olympia has smart people behind it, Dan Solomon and Jake and the team, and I'm sure they're going to look at the Arnold and say, "Hey, we got to step up our game," and they'll figure out ways to do it. But I mean, I haven't been to the Arnold Classic in a long time. I don't know that I would want to go back and be at the expo where I can't move.
Yeah, I know. You can't move. Yeah, I
But
know.
it's good to see. You want to see bodybuilding in general, like you and I always say, we want to see bodybuilding grow
Yeah,
and do well. So when you hear, it would suck to hear like, oh, nobody was at the Arnold, the place was
yeah,
empty. That would
yeah,
suck.
yeah. And I mean, Brian likes to play he's posting at the moment. When you sent me the message if we're going to do the show, he was posting, taking a jab at the Olympia, you know. Let me see if I find it.
Yeah, he's trying to. He's like he's taking a victory
Yeah,
lap
and
is what he's doing.
The Olympia gang do not do that. They
No, they
not to
don't.
say they don't go, how do you say it, low. They don't play that game because they believe they are the Olympia. But listen, Brian is winning, I think, the viewerships with these things, you know. One sec. Let me just crap, did they go already? Here it is. Okay, let me show you this. Look what he posted.
So that says live six
Live
point.
6.5K. And he's saying that's during the Classic Physique. He's saying that's during the Classic Physique. That's the live stream. And he's saying they had more watching it live at the event. You know, more people watching it live than the
Yeah,
Olympia's live stream. So, uh, yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy.
He's
You know, it's
he's throwing down the
yeah.
gauntlet there a little
And
bit, but
yeah, and I know from close friends that know people close. I mean, to Arnold, obviously, I know. Arnold, uh, he hates it when he sees empty seats or the expo not full. So he must have been loving it this weekend, you know, seeing,
yeah, I mean, he's listen, and it's still got his name on it. It's still his show. So to see it booming like that has got to be very
yeah,
gratifying to him and to the team.
yeah,
But I think that, like I was saying, competition is good. I mean,
yeah.
even though honestly, there shouldn't be any fighting
No, no,
or
no.
negativity
But
between
it is,
shows.
it is, there is,
There is definitely like a little bit of like a, you know, battle between the Olympia
yeah,
and the Arnold because
yeah,
those are the two biggest shows. I know we all know the Olympia has the most prestigious title,
yeah.
but right now it's not the biggest money,
No,
payout. And it seems to be that people right now are attending the Arnold and viewing the Arnold more than the Olympia. So, the Olympia being the fact that they are supposed to be the most, the biggest, most prestigious event in bodybuilding or the whole sport, they're going to have to step up the game. That's all.
either, either like we discussed, I don't know how they can do it. Less people qualify for it, you know, they have to cut it down,
They got
you
to cut
know.
it down. They got to make it shorter. They have to make it shorter. I do think that it will definitely, just the way like the men's bodybuilding only
Yeah,
has generally like 15 competitors.
yeah,
They got to do that with the other classes as well. I mean, of course, it's nice that, you want to be a bikini athlete and you see 50 of them on stage. But the truth of the matter is, after a while, it gets just redundant and
yeah.
repetitive. You know, I think you need to think about a way to make it more like it's so hard to get to the Olympia, that you have to be the best of the best of the best, and then that's the way it's going to have to
Either
be.
you have like a pre-qualifier, you know, the guys that qualified go against each other and the top five go through, you know, something like that. You know, you like the guys that place, the guys that win the Arnolds, the New York Pro, the Pittsburgh, and I don't know, maybe a couple of other top rated shows automatically go through. and then the other people that won like the smaller shows, they have to do another like they have to invent something, you know?
It would be, I mean, actually, I think it'd be a pretty cool idea for them because it would be another big event that people would want to see, like the Olympia final qualification
Yeah,
event. That would be kind of
semifinals,
cool. Yeah, like a
semifinals.
semifinals, but
Yeah,
like make a whole big, you can
yeah,
make a whole big weekend out of that too
yeah,
and make it pretty prestigious. And people
yeah.
would love to see the
It's
battle between
yeah.
a lot
It's
of the top people.
yeah. Instead of an Arnold amateur, they do that, and they say from each division, you know, the the top six go through. You know, so
Yeah, bring all the girls who won bikini shows and all
yeah,
the girls who
yeah,
won this or classic guys and whatever.
yeah,
And the ones who didn't win the top tier shows have to battle it out, you
yeah.
know?
So that's what I think should be done. Something has to be done. Something has to be done. But anyways, moving on. Shall
Well,
we
we're
talk
not
about
really
the
moving on
Arnold?
because we're staying on the Arnold Classic.
Yeah. So Andrew Jack. So Andrew
Great
Jack
show.
won, right?
Andrew Jack did
Yeah.
get the victory.
So we can share this. We have Andrew Jack, Nick Walker second, where some people were surprised that he placed second. Some thought he should have placed first. Some thought Hadi should have placed better than him. But anyways,
Yeah, there
Nick,
was definitely a camp out there that was an Andrew Jack camp.
yeah,
There was a Nick Walker camp, and there was a Hadi
yeah,
Choopan camp.
yeah,
So, you
and
know,
yeah,
and
and
and it was super close.
yeah, um, Martin, we'll talk about him later. Brandon, some people thought he should have placed higher than Martin.
Yep, he looked incredible.
Rafael Brandeo, Mohamed Foda, Akeem Williams, Hassan Mustafa, and Anthony Williams.
Yeah, the
Um,
placings were pretty. The
yeah,
placings, if you look at the way the judging went, were pretty much set
yeah,
in stone there. Like there was not
yeah.
really much variation. Looked like everybody was pretty much in agreement with
Uh,
where they wanted
uh,
to place everyone.
um, you know what I can't understand? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you can help me with this. Somebody
I'll try.
mentioned to me this week the judging, right? So you see how everything is,
I don't understand the 6 and the 7 and the 9 and then the
yeah, you see everything's by five.
yeah.
Even this. No, then this is 16, 19. These are different. Maybe there were more judges. I don't know. But I can't understand, man. I wish to know how many judges judged and which points dropped. Is it the highest and the lowest are eliminated, and then you know how they do it.
Yeah, I mean, would it be 8 judges and then no, I don't really. Well, would it be 8 judges if Andrew was first across the board? Would it be 8 judges and they drop out 2 and they give him a 6? I
Yeah,
don't know.
but
I don't
is
know.
this a perfect score? Six?
That's it is if there's 6 judges, if there's 6 counted judges.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that does mean perfect score, but I don't know.
I know.
Sometimes you see a 5.
I have to look into this. I have to ask somebody.
You have to see how many judges there actually were at the Arnold. But it is kind of strange though. If you look at the numbers though,
Yeah.
it's consistent. The same number for judging and finals for everybody except
Yeah.
for Andrew Jack, where there's a 6 and a 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
that's kind of
understand.
strange.
I have to ask somebody about it.
I don't know if it
So
means anything, but
I know. I mean, he won, but so this is we'll just let's show the videos of. I mean, we'll focus on the bodybuilding. Then we'll go to classic physique, and then we'll mention the rest.
yeah, we want to talk a little bit about those classes
Yeah.
as well. But
So this is Andrew Jack, you know, doing his Ronnie Coleman thing.
yeah, he definitely did a little Ronnie Coleman action there.
Yeah. I still think he needs to fill in more.
I listen. I didn't have him winning in my personal opinion, but again, remember this is all opinions. I do think that this is one of the best that I've seen him. He is,
Yeah. No, he improved.
according to Chris Aceto, who was the one who got him ready for the show.
And
He's
Kamal Al-Garni.
yeah, he's well over 300 pounds here, like
Yeah.
310.
Yeah.
which I don't know if that's true or not because still he doesn't look as big as Ronnie.
No.
But he definitely made improvements. He got thicker.
Yeah.
His conditioning is good, and the one thing that is definitely hard to beat about Andrew is that since he's so tall and so wide, when he comes out on stage, he just dominates the size. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's so much bigger than
Yeah.
Nick and Hadi that maybe he's not necessarily more muscle per square inch, but that height.
Yeah.
But he still has, listen, he's still keeping his waist tight and
Uh-huh.
small. His delts are enormous. His chest. I think that his legs could be even a little bit bigger. But I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I didn't have him winning the show, in my opinion, but I'm not complaining that he won. I
No,
mean, I could
no. I
see
mean,
why he
yeah.
would be, why he would.
Yeah.
A lot of people would say he wins because
And
you
this
know,
and this is not his full-time job. That's the funny thing. It's he's an engineer.
I know, and he's an incredibly nice guy. I mean, he used to train at the Dragon's Lair
Yeah.
years ago, and I
Yeah.
got to know him,
Yeah.
and very humble, very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So, um, next up is Nick, which
Nick definitely
I
made
thought
a
Nick
statement.
did very well. He doesn't
He
have,
did what he wanted to do, and
yeah,
he came on stage like he said, finally in the type of shape he wanted to always be in.
yeah. I think his legs need to get bigger now.
Listen, I love Nick. I was rooting for Nick. Um, had some messages passed back and forth between us on Instagram, talking. Um, you have to either love or hate his kind of physique because
No, like
he,
he's
he's
a
the freak. He's
he's the
just a
freak.
freak.
Forget aesthetics.
Yeah,
It's
you can't.
condition and
That's what I'm
mass.
saying. You either
Yeah,
love his physique or you hate it. Like
yeah,
because you're either going to say he's a refrigerator
yeah,
with legs, or or he's just a mass monster in condition.
yeah.
So it depends on what your personal like or dislike is. But as far as he goes, this is the best that I've seen him in a very, very long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I certainly would not want to see his waist get any bigger.
No, no, you can't.
That he has to be very careful of because I think it's still got some taper to it, and he's got to be careful of it. But I do agree that his legs can actually be bigger because his upper body is so
Yeah, you
freaking
can tell.
massive.
Look, he looks like, you know, he has to I don't think it's the
Yeah, I mean,
camera
he's
angle,
just
but
so
yeah,
wide across the top and
yeah, yeah.
thick and just
No, I'm happy for him. He did well. I mean, some people wanted him to win, you know.
oh, a lot of people thought that he smashed the other guys,
Yeah, yeah. No, he did
but
well.
he
He did
did.
well.
Listen, he came in second. He
Yeah,
he came in great shape. He did it
yeah,
almost primarily on his own with some a
yeah,
little bit of help, but
yeah,
most of it was on his own. But look at him. Look at the hamstrings. Look at the
yeah,
glutes.
yeah,
And I think almost everybody agreed that from the back he beat everybody.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's
But
controlling like the midsection. He has to keep controlling it in every move. He can't
yes,
let it go.
a lot of um, you know, you want to say experts in the sport were
Yeah,
saying that one thing he needs to do is
yeah,
watch the stomach
yeah,
during transitions.
yeah, yeah. But
And because when he pulls it in and he holds it tight, it's a pretty
no,
tight
no, he's
waist.
most muscular. No, he's a beast.
He's just a
I mean,
beast, man. Nick is just a beast
yeah,
and a hard worker. And now he's back into the position to say, "Watch out for me at the Olympia."
yeah, yeah. He has to get his. Yeah, he has to still qualify. So we'll
He'll
see.
qualify
But
somewhere.
we have points now again. So
He'll he'll make sure he qualifies. I'm
yeah,
sure.
he'll get his qualification. Next up is there was a lot of controversy over Hadi Choopan.
Yep. I I mean, I thought Hadi looked fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
especially at the night at the finals. But I don't know. A lot of people were complaining about him. I thought that he looked fantastic. I think
I
that he
mean,
was,
I saw a photo of him, I think, when he won the Arnolds. His legs, both of them, went a bit down in size,
which
slightly.
is weird because he still kills him.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, from the back, Martin took him for sure. Nick took him for sure.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's actually wide as hell,
Yeah,
Hottie. he just doesn't have the same hardness and
Yeah,
dryness from the back that he does from the front. Otherwise, he'd be a huge problem.
yeah,
But
and yeah,
I still, for me, I still think I had Hadi winning, just because I just had him as checking the most boxes for me.
yeah, yeah,
Um, obviously, there's a lot of people going to say that politically he wasn't going to win. Um, I'm just glad that he was there, he was in shape,
yeah,
and he was safe, and that there was no issues.
yeah.
Because
Well,
we
there
were
was
worried about that. But
a lot of security. Yes, there was, but
yeah, but look for could you? I mean, listen, you have to imagine that this guy was going through so much stress
yeah,
leading up to this show. A lot of guys would have probably dropped out, or they would have
yeah,
shown up full of water, and he
yeah,
still showed up in phenomenal shape.
yeah,
And uh, and then of course there was a lot of talk about him retiring, which I think was
yeah. I
made
don't
up.
know, you know.
I don't think he's quite ready to retire yet,
Yeah,
and I think that he could still go and compete in a bunch of shows and just win, win, win.
yeah,
I don't know what Hadi can do though to get better. Like I don't know. I feel like he's almost like topped out his physique
yeah.
in terms of size.
No, he just somebody has to come slightly off, and he'll just take it. You know.
Yeah, and for him, it's like, does he drop? Does he come in full, or does he drop some weight and come in? Because we've seen him when he was lighter, like so freaking ripped to the bone
Yeah,
that he looked like
yeah,
he was see through.
yeah, yeah.
So does he do that, or I don't know. I don't know what his plan would be from here.
I have no idea.
But yeah, I mean, he looked fantastic to me. I think that
Yeah,
there was a lot of people who thought that he should have won.
yeah,
There's a lot of people who thought he should have placed second. I
yeah.
don't think anybody said that he should have been anything less than third.
No, no, no.
And
I thought he was going to come second, but when I saw some shots with Nick beside him, I saw where they decide, like you couldn't tell.
yeah, there was some shots where Nick took him. There's some shots where he took
Yeah,
Nick.
yeah.
Um,
I
I
mean,
think it got pretty interesting in fourth and
yeah,
fifth place.
yeah. Like I mean, there's these. Look,
But like you could say, like Adi's waist is like smaller and tighter. Like, what do you
yeah,
like
yeah,
better? That's the point. Do
yeah,
you like that Nick is a little is thicker and more dense, or do you like Hadi's smaller waist with the wider flare to his lats? Like,
yeah,
what do you like? And that's the
yeah,
thing. It's like these guys are so freaking good.
yeah,
You know, obviously is he bigger than Hadi? Yeah, but Hadi's got some advantages too with that waist and those abs and that serratus intercostal area.
yeah,
Hadi's legs are a little bit more striated and stuff because, Nick has more just like kind of like bulbous and he's got those big
yeah,
veins in there.
yeah.
Um, and then you have Andrew there too, who's,
And he's
just
like a
towering
giant.
over them.
Yeah, yeah. They didn't get him in the shot. Yeah, yeah,
He's, towering over them, and that's also going to give you an advantage.
yep.
I remember Arnold always used to say that, a good big man is always going to beat a good little man. So,
Exactly. Then we have, I think, up to the fourth that Jilko put up. Martin. Now, do you think he wasn't in his best condition?
I do agree with Dave Palumbo when Dave was saying his color was off. That he's very, very white, and that I think he needs to do a better job with tanning. But I mean, is he as good as he was in Prague? I don't know. He doesn't look like he's far off of it.
According to his post, he said that he was shit.
I don't think. I mean, listen. I think the guy has got a phenomenal physique. He's still strided here. He's full. He's round. Um, but could he? Could I don't think he made any improvement. That's the thing. Like I think that he needed to improve after Prague, and I don't think that he improved. I don't think that he had the confidence that he normally has on
Yeah,
stage,
yeah,
which means he probably didn't feel that great about his peak. But I hope that he. I mean, there's a lot to talk about with him.
yeah,
I
yeah,
still think that he's a potential danger to everybody in the
yeah.
entire IFBB Pro League with that physique.
I mean, everybody's calling him Martin Blockwater, Martin
I
Saltwater.
don't see. I don't see. I don't agree with that. Like, look at his glutes. His glutes are striated. His back is hard.
Yeah. I mean,
His
maybe they're used
quads
to
are
seeing him in
striated.
better
I don't think he's
condition,
not
you
kind of
know.
waterlogged.
Yeah, maybe we're used to seeing him in better condition, you know.
He was so good in Prague
Yeah.
that maybe they're comparing that. But is he out of shape? He's not out of shape. Come
No,
on now.
I mean,
He's in
yeah, but
great shape.
yeah. I don't know if they have one of Brandon, or maybe it's on Brandon's page.
Brandon is unbelievable to me. He just
Um,
keeps getting better, and he's not getting younger.
Let me check if Brandon put up a video. Yeah, he did. Let me see.
I know Kai Green was getting interviewed by Dave Palumbo talking about Brandon, and Kai was praising Brandon through the roof.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, this finals routine. I don't know if it's as clear. Let me see. Uh, let's see this. One sec. Let me see if he walks up to the stage before I show this.
I hope Brandon keeps going.
Let me show this. Yeah, I hope he does. He's still
He's still formidable, and he's still getting better. I mean,
yeah,
he's still. I don't see age on his body.
yeah. This is not as clear as the rest, but
He actually, to me, has a very similar look to Fitzwater.
yeah. But he was in more
That's
condition, it looks, Brandon.
that short torso and a lot of round muscle.
His legs improved.
But a lot of people were, like, Brandon should have absolutely beaten Martin
Yeah.
at this show. I mean, he keeps getting his legs better, which is extremely impressive because normally once you get into your 40s, their legs, start to atrophy. And I don't know if that's due to the fact that they don't really want to do the heavy stuff anymore, or
Yeah.
if it's just a nerve force thing or whatever. But um, Brandon came, man. He looked, and
Yeah,
he's just a
he was
fantastic bodybuilder.
yeah, no, it was great. I mean,
I mean,
could
he in my eyes should have been a two-time Mr. Olympia. He was only a one-time Mr. Olympia,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
huge Brandon fan. I think
yeah,
that I hope that he keeps going and he does another. I'd love to see him top five in the Olympia again. That would be great.
yeah. Do you want to keep doing the bodybuilding or shall we move on to
Well,
classic
I want to talk
physique?
about Rafa a little bit. We can
All
go
right,
into
yeah.
Rafa
Let me see if Rafa has
because I'm a big fan of Rafa. I'm a friend of Rafa, and I think that he is really on the brink.
no footage here of Rafa.
I think he's on the brink of making a breakthrough.
I don't know if they have any. Give me a sec. Let me see if there's anything. Um,
I mean, Rafa came into the show. This is the biggest he's ever been. He was in condition, monstrous legs. I'm not sure what they want to see from him. I'd love to know what the judges say about him. Like,
I
what do
know.
you need to improve? Do they want to see more size on him? Do they not think his condition is good enough? Curious, but to me, it was the best Rafa I've ever seen.
Let's see. Um, see.
Hopefully, my microphone is not picking up the fact that they are mowing the lawn in the
No,
yard
no,
right now.
I'm not hearing anything.
Okay.
One sec. So
You find anything of Big Rafa?
I'm looking. I'm looking. So
All
let
right,
me.
people. We do this on We do this on the fly, so
Yeah,
Kevin's
yeah. I'm just trying to get some footage of the.
diligently looking for some Rafa
Yeah,
coverage.
yeah. Uh, one sec.
If not, you can grab some photos of him from
No, I
probably.
couldn't find any. That's the
There was
thing.
nothing on NPC online.
NPC there might be. One sec. I'm trying. I'm trying to get into the. I mean, I have. I put in the wrong email address.
Did
The live
I'm
streaming because we get the replay.
wondering if Rafa has anything on his
I
Instagram.
went. Uh,
Nothing.
Nothing. So
Wait, I think I see Rafa here.
where?
I see Rafa on his
What
Instagram.
what page is that, bud?
That's Rafa's Instagram page. Oh, this came from a bodybuilding news online, but it's on his page, it looks like. Or maybe it's not on his page.
No, one sec. I'm getting.
But
We
it's
can
a
put.
good video of him.
He was in the finals, right?
For top
Yeah.
six, I would think. Yeah, yeah.
So one sec.
That video was on bodybuilding news online.
One sec.
Technical difficulties, everybody. We're gonna.
No, no, I have them all here, but all the bodybuilders came up other than Rafa.
Well, I just put in Rafa in my search on Instagram, and then that came up.
Yeah. Jesus. Come on, Rafa. No, the bikini. Where does he go? He plays
Rafa, don't
sixth.
sixth,
Yeah.
right behind Brandon.
Nick Walker. Just looking. All right.
Rafa is eluding us. Why is he eluding us?
Hadi
Big
Choopan.
Rafa. Big Rafa.
Hadi Choopan. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So let's share it. Sorry, guys,
Here we
but
go.
it is what it is. So this is the the live streaming, the replay. Uh,
He's getting, what is he introducing him?
Guys introducing him. I don't want to put on the music because we'll get
Yeah, you get flagged for music. So
yeah.
yeah.
So here he comes.
All right, there he is, Big Rafa. Definitely bigger than he's ever been.
Yeah, I mean, great aesthetics,
He's got such a beautiful physique. Um, I mean, and he's in condition. It's got that small waist.
I mean, what does he have to do to beat these guys, come in bigger?
I don't know. I mean, they're probably going to say that he needs to be even bigger. They may say he needs to be a little drier. I don't know.
I think that's the problem. He needs a bit more,
I think he needs to be a little drier,
yeah,
like where you could see the fine.
yeah,
He's in shape, but you could. I think it looks like there's like a film of water on him
yeah,
that's hiding some stuff, some detail through the intercostals, a little bit on the side of the thigh.
yeah.
But he's to me he's still one of the his potential is still through the roof. He can't his potential. What happened to his music? Oh, I guess he is doing something with the music, but
Yeah.
um, he he um, he
No,
reminds me of another person who, of course, that I'm not thinking. He reminds me of Regan in terms
yeah,
of
yeah.
beautiful aesthetics,
But he
but
needs
just
he
needs
needs
to
the
find that
yeah
condition.
condition. Yeah, especially from the back. Look, the legs. I mean,
Yeah, you could see his glutes aren't really striated. So yeah, I would say here probably gives a little more back mass, but he's improving and he's just got such a great frame to work with.
He looks
and he's a
massive in
great
the
guy.
off season, but
Yeah, he's got to find a way. He's got to find a way
yeah.
to keep that
Yeah.
size and get the conditioning for show day. But
Hmm.
fantastic physique, and he's only going to get better. He's a hard worker.
Yeah. I mean, there's Rava, Mohammed Ford, Akeem Williams, Hazam Mustafa, and Anthony Williams. I mean, we can.
What did the guy place that was coming into the show that was like we showed him a little bit that we were pretty shocked by his condition, and
Mohammed Ford, I think.
did he come in seventh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Let me see.
he was a pretty before the show anyway, and some of his videos he was looking pretty freaky.
Yeah, Mohammed. Yeah. Let's see.
I don't know how he looked on stage. I didn't see him on stage.
Uh, I think is this him? He has no numbers showing. They didn't come up with numbers.
I don't know.
Shit. Um, I think it could be him. Was he after
Yeah, I mean, he
Mark?
was looking. Some pre-show videos of him were looking pretty nasty.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, this is him. This is him.
Probably just got to pay his dues a little bit. Let's see if he on stage looked like he did in the. Well, he obviously, it's a little bit of an artistic poser there.
Yeah.
Little Bob Paris type opening. See what kind of condition he's in.
I
Oh,
mean, he's there.
yeah, he looks. He just needs a little bit more time.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of muscle.
He has to be careful for that waist.
Yep, gotta be careful. That's the thing when you got to be careful in your transitions. You have to learn to keep the stomach tight during transitions. Practice that vacuum in those transitions. Yeah, I mean,
I
he
don't
doesn't
know.
look it doesn't look
Some,
as impressive here as he did like in
yeah,
the videos that he showed previous, but you don't know with lighting and stuff and
yeah. I mean,
looks a little bloated in the gut.
some guys, I don't know. I hate to say it, but when it comes to the back, they don't it doesn't pop like the top back developed back. You know what I mean? It's wide. It's a bit developed. It's like I mean, I hate to say it, like when Kevin Levrone used to turn around, he didn't have that thickness that Sean Ray
Right.
had, or
Or like when
Flex.
Flex Wheeler would hit a
Yeah.
shot, like even though he wasn't as big as Kevin, but the pop.
Yeah, that's the thing. These guys, it's like it's smooth, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah, it's
something
very
missing.
that's why when you see a back like back in the day, like a Samir Banu
Yeah, that's the thing.
or a Lee Haney, Ronnie Coleman, Dorian Yates, those backs are rare, to
Yeah,
just
I
see
know.
those kinds of it's a lot of it has to do with the detail, like in the middle
Yeah,
back and the traps and
yeah,
the rhomboids. Um, it's a huge advantage. Sometimes they just have a
of
big
course.
wide back, but it's just not cut. It just
Yeah.
doesn't. But
Um,
anyway, so that was the top seven. But I know
yeah.
we want to talk about a little
I know
bit
we'll end
specifics
up
about a
here for
few
like
people.
3 hours. So men's classic physique.
Yeah, we just
Sorry. We have tell me.
what was it? A Visser who won the show, right?
Wesley won it
Wesley
again.
won. Did he win the Arnold Classic a couple
He
years
won
ago
the
too?
double, not last year, the year before,
He won the Arnold and then won
the UK.
the UK. So he was
Yeah.
a former
And
winner.
he bombed last year. He took some time off and he came back stronger. I mean, I think he has the perfect looking like classic physique, that the way he poses and I like Wesley. I like him a lot. Then there's Mateus Pichiloli from Brazil.
Yeah, I didn't really recognize. There wasn't
Yeah.
a lot of the other top guys
Yeah.
in this one.
Andrea Mamoli, that guy that I sent you that footage,
He
amazing physique.
beautiful poser,
Amazing
beautiful
physique.
physique.
I mean, then there's the other guys. Then Sam Sula came eighth.
I heard
So
Sam. There was a lot of people criticizing him, saying he's just not
listen,
that level, and that he kind of was gifted this whole pro
listen,
thing.
it's an invite, right? No, but wait. If you win your class at the Arnold Amateur the year before, they invite you to the following year.
Yes.
So he got his invite like that.
Yeah.
But Sam Sulek, last year they got him in, even as a guest. You know what I mean? So he competed and he was one of the stars there. This is
He's popular.
this is Brian Powers working, you know.
He's popular. He's got a huge
He's
online
gonna
presence.
he's gonna
The kids
attract.
love him.
If he can get 2,000 people to come in just to see him at the expo, it's enough. So they'll invite him. Even though he places last. That's the way I see it. It's business, you know.
He had bigger followings than before he turned pro than most of the
Yeah.
pros. I
Yeah.
mean,
So he didn't look bad. I mean,
no, not at all.
for a guy that's on social media where 99% of the people never step on stage, he did his work, he qualified as a pro and he came on stage. It's
Yeah,
now,
he was in shape.
nobody can tell him that he never competed as a pro because he competed as a pro now. So, um,
But I think Wesley definitely deserved the title. And
yeah. And unfortunately, Mike Summerfield,
Mike Summerlin, yeah, that's a big
yeah,
story that he didn't even get to compete.
he missed out on the weight. That's one, which I think was a bit not so professional. You know what I mean? I don't know why he missed, you know, you you knew
I don't
what
know
you had
why he
coming.
thought they supposedly he was told at the Olympia, this is going to be your height going forward in all shows.
I don't
So I
know.
don't understand why he would have tried to come in
Yeah,
and think that they were going to
yeah,
re-height him.
yeah,
That's a terrible error to make.
yeah. And then he's going to the UK. Then he's going to do the Detroit Pro. He was going to do the Detroit Pro, and he missed out on 3 hours because Fu had said he screwed up on the time difference because he
Right.
didn't know what ETC was or whatever it is. Come on, man. Your mobile has
These
one
are terrible
time. You
mistakes.
just write Vegas time, and it tells you the time, and you have your time. That's no excuse. If you go into Google and you write, what time is it in Vegas? And it tells you Vegas is this time, and in Malta, I mean, you can't make these. He lost out on the Detroit Pro
Yeah.
for 3 hours.
Yeah. But so now he has to, though, if he's going to go forward, he needs to drop that 7 pounds
Yeah,
because he was 211 and his
yeah,
cutoff was 204. So he's going to have to drop those seven.
yeah.
I think that Mike needs to think about getting out
213.
of classic and going to 212.
But
And then
212,
from
Arnold
212
doesn't
to
have.
open.
Arnold doesn't have
What?
212.
No, but there's other, I'm just saying in general, because
Yeah.
what do you want to do? You want to lose 7 pounds of muscle to get
And
into the class?
you notice Mike, when he loses those 7 pounds, he loses it in his chest.
Yeah, I think that he's going to hold back his improvement. And then I know
Yeah.
there was a lot of people, including myself, who going, "Hey, well, why doesn't he just do the open?" But a lot of people didn't realize, including myself, that he was not invited to do the open. So
Yeah. Yeah.
once he didn't make it into classic, he couldn't compete. He had
I
no
don't think
choice.
you can just boom boom like that.
No, they said they can't. So a lot of people are like, oh man, I was like, just do the open. You're already there. You're in shape. But
Yeah.
apparently they didn't allow him to do that, so
Yeah.
he couldn't do it. But I mean, I think Mike, his body wants to grow,
Yeah.
and he's going to need to think about, I think he can stand next to Keon in 212. I don't know if he could beat him, but he could stand next to him. And then after that, he might have to go into the open and be a 225-pound open guy.
Yeah.
But
So I know it's a bit of a shit fest for him, but anyways, we have to see what he's gonna do.
I just can't imagine
I
getting
know.
ready for
I know.
an event. I
We're
mean,
talking about the top guys in the world. I don't
and
know.
I saw him a few weeks before at the Dragon's Lair, and he looked so fantastic. But I looked at him and I went, "How the hell is this guy going to get down to 204?" Because he looked like he was 220 at least,
Yeah.
and he was already shredded. So
Who
there's
knows?
Wes.
So this is Wesley.
He looks so much like Arnold.
Yeah,
Like
I
when
know. I love his
just
physique.
his physique when he walks out looks so
Yeah,
Arnold-like.
yeah. He has a blocky physique, but it's fantastic, you know. When he's in
Yeah, it's like
condition, he's hard to beat, you know.
look at him and look at his legs. Look at the separation. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about when you're dry. Look at the
yeah,
separations. You can
yeah,
see everything
yeah,
separated in the quads.
yeah. Fantastic biceps,
You
you
know,
know.
his waist is not small in terms
No,
of bones, his bone structure in the hips, but
yeah.
when he's in shape and his lats are popping, it looks small.
No, when
Look at the chest. Chest
sorry.
striations.
When he is on,
There's
he's
an
hard
Arnold
to beat.
shot.
He's hard to
He
beat.
is
Yeah.
he is definitely he comes in shape, he'll be very high up in the Olympia.
No, he's a top three Olympia for me. But when he's off, he falls down. He keeps
Falls
going
way
down
down.
the.
He's gotta be in shape.
Yeah, I mean with Rafael and Rafa Brand. Not what do you call him? The winner. What's his name? Ramon.
Oh, Ramon, yeah, Ramon
Yeah,
Dino.
you have to be in top condition.
Yeah, he's
No, he looked great. He looked
he looks
great. He
fant- he
deserved it.
looks fantastic. He definitely deserves the win,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
congratulations to him.
Second place. Let me get the names here. Was Mateus, all right, from Brazil. I think Mateus is this guy. Mena.
The guy with the kind of bum stat mustache.
Yeah, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Yeah, this is him. Yeah, shit. His name is different here. Uh, so let me get down to here he is. So this is him. Yeah, the Bumstead of Brazil.
Yeah, he definitely is sporting that. A lot of people sport that mustache now,
Yeah,
even though I think it makes them look like unemployed porn stars.
yeah. Great condition.
Yeah, he's got great condition.
I think
But
Wesley took him from the upper body.
I just think, you could, to me, you could just see the difference between Wesley, the separation
Yeah,
of to where Wesley separates himself from a guy like this. As amazing in this guy as this guy looks,
yeah.
Wesley is just that much better.
I don't know. I might say something stupid, but looking at this guy, I think the third place guy looked fucking amazing. I
I
sent
bet
you
you.
his
Yeah, the third place guy we
the
should
guy.
show because he's a beautiful
Yeah,
poser and has a beautiful physique. I'm sure it was pretty close between second and third, I would think, because this guy to me looks like his legs are better than his upper body.
yeah. Wesley beat him on the upper body for
I
sure.
think that he needs a little bit more thickness
Yeah,
through the chest and the back
yeah,
to because he has terrific, really, really good
yeah,
legs.
yeah.
Um, and he's obviously got a fantastic physique, but just to nitpick, I'd say bring up the upper body to match the legs.
So let me get the third place guy. Um, Andrea from Italy. Andrea Mamoli. So I saw the video on his Instagram page. Uh, is it? Yeah. Uh, yeah, he won Best Poser of the Night, actually.
Oh, did they give a best poser award?
Yeah.
He
His,
definitely. A lot of the classic guys we know that they're great posers, but this guy is just fantastic. He's just a fantastic poser. His poses are beautiful. His transitions are beautiful.
his physique is like, it's
He
balanced.
and he really knows the subtle
Yeah.
ways to twist his body, to turn his body, to get the most out of every pose. Like he really knows how to
Yeah.
just hone in. He knows his physique very well,
Yeah.
and he knows just how to angle his body to get the most out of every pose,
He's
which is really
Italian.
important.
The artistic, the
Yeah,
art.
he's got like that the Bob Paris, the Lee Labrada,
Yeah.
um, that style and that sense up on stage, and he really must look in the he really obviously works very hard to make sure that every pose is a work of
Yeah,
art.
yeah. This kid impressed me.
Yeah, he easily listen, he could have easily been second place. I mean, he's really good.
Yeah. Maybe he's not as tall as the other guys, but
He's definitely somebody to watch out for because if he his posing is extremely strong, he knows how to show that body, and he's only going to get better.
yeah, fantastic physique, fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the classic division. I'm really glad that the classic division exists. I think it's just a beautiful representation of the sport that a lot more people can relate to.
Yeah,
I mean, he does. He looks like a work of art.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
fantastic physique.
fantastic.
Um,
Great job.
yeah. Uh, so who else was there in the men's classic?
I don't really know the other classic guys. There wasn't much of it wasn't really none of the top guys showed up. There was no like Breon and there was
No,
no,
no. I mean, we
you
can't
know,
show Sanso
parents.
like. I mean, I mean,
Show Sam plus he's a popular character. Let's just see what he looked like.
I'll give it to him. He came in condition.
He's hard.
Yeah,
He's
you
definitely in
know,
shape. He's dry. I
you
don't
know,
know if he's very classic.
people used to tell him, "Let's see you on stage," and he did it. 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I don't know if I would appreciate what he's done to get up there at this such early age, but from a bodybuilding standpoint, I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know. I wonder if he's got a, if he's going to end up in the bodybuilding division and not so much in the classic, because he
I don't
looks like
know.
he needs to add a lot of size,
Yeah, he needs to learn how to
and
pose.
he's not naturally classic.
No, no, no.
So I think that he needs, yeah, but you know what? You don't even know what he may not really care because he makes a
Oh
ton of
no, this
money
is this is
and
just
he's
yeah.
just up there in shape and people the kids love him
This is
and
just gonna add to
he's
his.
doing great. So I mean, listen, props to him, to that guy. Props.
This is
Young
gonna
guy who's
add.
probably
Yeah.
making hundreds of thousands a year.
Oh yeah, he's killing it on YouTube. Uh, so what time is it? So already an hour and a half into the show, and we have other things to talk about. So
I
let's
just
go.
want to quickly say a shout out, at least to men's physique. I want to
No, no,
Brandon
we're gonna go
Hendrickson
through them. Yeah, yeah.
because
Women's fitness, Michelle Fredua was the winner. So let's
okay.
find a photo. Let's find Michelle because it's not fair. Michelle,
Yeah, give at least the winners there.
yeah, yeah. Here. Come on, you don't have any footage. Jesus. So let's go. Let me see if Jilko has something. He must have for sure. Uh, women's fitness was uh, the first days, was it? Here they are. No, these are wellness. Shit, then it changes. Uh, that's wellness. This is Shelly Fit. This is her. What was her name? Michelle Fredo Mensah. Is this her? Jesus Christ. Let me see. Maybe you recognize her. I don't know. This look like her?
That could be her. I think I remember her from the Olympia.
Yeah.
And wait, this is fitness or figure?
Wait. Do they have figure? No.
No, so I guess this
Wasn't
is
there that
fitness. What? Because
fighting about the figure that they didn't put
she
women's
looks,
physique?
because she almost looks like a figure athlete. She looks.
Wait. Maybe I'm screwing up. I might be screwing up.
I don't
There's
know if
women's
it's.
fitness.
I know there was wellness,
No, there's
bikini, and
no
fitness.
figure. It's women's fitness. That's women's fitness, man.
So that's
She
fitness.
uh
Wow.
she in fact, this is her with Dave. See?
Yeah. Well, obviously that's fitness because she's got the
Yeah.
fitness routine outfit on.
Yeah, she must
Got
have
some physique on her.
yeah. She must have she did a show, but they didn't he didn't that's very difficult, I don't think he oh, here she is. Is this it? Yeah,
That's.
that's
I'm
her.
still so impressed with the fitness girls. I think
Yeah.
that they have it harder than anybody in the
Yeah.
physique sports because they
And
have to
she's
not
not
only
small.
they not only
Sorry.
have to train, they
Yeah.
not only have to diet, they don't have to do their cardio, but on top
Yeah.
of it, on all low calories and being tired, they got to do those routines.
Yep.
They have to have major endurance, major strength.
Yep.
Very impressive.
Brandon won the
Men's physique, which I'm really happy for him. He's such
yeah.
a cool guy. Lives in Vegas.
Let's see if I can find
Um,
a picture here of Brandon.
Always so friendly every time I talk to him. Humble,
There he is.
and just a fantastic
Yeah,
physique.
there he is. Show him coming.
Pretty sure he was with Neil Hill.
Fantastic physique. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's just
even the
got a
leg
brain.
development is perfect,
He's got legs too. Um, he's got size, but not too much size. He's got that amazing waistline, which is like, could you have more perfect abs than that?
That's the
I mean,
thing, men's physique.
they're lined up. His abs are lined up like perfectly. I mean, that's just
And
a genetic gift.
I take photos at events in Malta bodybuilding. When the men's physique come up and when you see them afterwards, the photos, they're the most photos that you really enjoy looking at, because the detail.
Yeah, they're so detailed. He's got a wide back.
Yeah. And they hold
I'd
the
love to, I'd love to
poses.
see him hit some body. You could tell he's got the quads.
Yeah.
I'd love to
And they
see him hit
hold the
some bodybuilding
poses
shots.
so you can take good shots of them. And the midsection is always, look, you know?
Tiny. It's always small and tight. That's what I love about their physiques. Is the midsections are so small and tight. He looks like if he wanted to, he could easily transition into classic.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Easily.
Of course. Uh, Victor Chavez. Do you know who Victor Chavez is?
I do not know. I don't
This is
know the
it.
other.
More
Oh, I've seen him
chunky,
before.
bigger
I've seen
guy.
him before.
Yeah,
Another great physique.
yeah,
But you could see where Brandon beats him. Like you could just see
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that next level.
Look at his calves.
He's got some big calves on him. Look at that calf popping out at the back. He's got some Dorian calves on him. Probably doesn't. I bet you he doesn't even train him. Probably just
Mhm.
looks like that.
Everybody with the Christmas tree at the back.
Yeah, I mean, a men's physique and men's classic is really the type of physiques that the majority of people want. If they could look like it, that's what they would want to look like.
Yeah.
It's bodybuilding. Open bodybuilding is a very niche thing. Not that many people want to be that big or freaky. This is the kind of physique they want to walk around the
Yep,
beach with.
yep. And third place went to Emmanuel Hunter, which I
And it
think
looks like they were pretty decisive on the
this guy.
placings too.
Yeah. You can see the difference then,
Yeah,
from
I mean, Brandon almost makes him look like an amateur.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Clear win for Brandon.
yeah.
Um, of course, this guy looks amazing. I can't take anything away from him. If I saw him standing in front of me, I'd be like, "You look incredible." Um, but just he needs another level to get up to
Yeah.
good wide back though. Oof, that back is wide.
Yeah.
That is a wide back. It looks like Lee Haney's back from the width. Yeah, he's. It's easy to see why he plays third. He looks amazing.
Yep. So that's
Men's physique remains one of the most popular categories
it
for
is, yeah,
sure.
especially, like in the Arab states, like we always say, they cannot use posing trunks, so they prefer to do men's physique, you know.
Yep.
So, men's wheelchair, James Berger won. Uh, Let's see if they have the men's wheelchair somewhere.
I saw what he looked like. He looked amazing. That's him, I think.
Is it him? Let me see.
I think that's him.
No.
Oh no, 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 no,
We
no,
have
no,
one.
no. There he is.
This
There
one?
he
Yeah,
is.
that's him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fantastic physique.
yeah. I mean, look at it. Look at that. I mean,
Yeah.
these guys are amazing. I mean, the fact that they have
Look
to
at
be in a
that.
wheelchair, the fact that, they can't really do cardio the way other people do, and they have so many challenges
Yeah.
to build a
Fantastic.
physique like that.
Yeah.
Psh, my hat's off to them.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Telling you, I look up to these guys. They're
Amazing. I mean, like,
yeah.
they don't let the fact that they're in a wheelchair stop them. They do whatever they have to
Nope.
do in the gym to figure it out.
Exactly. Um, so that's wheelchair.
Bikini
Bikini.
was interesting
Laura Laura Lee, came second.
to Amy
Yeah.
Delgado.
Ashley came fourth.
Yeah, that's low
Yeah.
for Ashley.
And she's not going to the Arnold Classic. She's not
The
going to the
Olympia.
UK.
Oh, not to
Listen,
the
I
UK.
think many people are a bit iffy on flying at the moment,
Yeah, I
because
love Laura Lee. She's a doll. I've trained her many times. Such a hard worker. I'm glad to see her back up into, second place, probably battling for first. Amy is really, really good, but
let me see if there's any bikini here. So
that's
first
Laura Lee.
is this first?
Amy, I think Amy's a higher up.
Oh,
I don't think that's bikini.
is it?
Amy is right. Is that? Yep, that's Amy.
That's Amy.
I believe,
Fitness
pretty sure
by
that's Amy
Ames. Yeah,
Delgado.
Fitness by Ames. All right. You're saying this. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. She's amazing. I think she's from Vegas too, where I'm from. Or, I mean, the girl's physique is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Just the right amount of muscle without overdoing it. Just the right amount of condition without
I mean,
overdoing it.
a bit more size, she can fall under wellness.
She's got the glutes for it, man. She's
Yeah.
got some glutes. And look at the calves.
Yeah.
I wish I had those calves. I don't got calves like that. Was she just standing there and they're like diamond shape?
Yeah. You have
She's
to
a
wear those
gorgeous.
high heels, Eric. Try
Yeah,
it
right.
sometime at
I have
home.
to start wearing high heels. I don't know if I could take 2 steps in a high heel. Yeah. Amy's gorgeous, and she's definitely going to be a top threat at the Olympia for sure.
Oh, these bikini girls, they can change each year. They're all.
And it's sometimes hard because you're not. It's sometimes they change the criteria on them. Like sometimes they like them
Yeah, I'm
softer,
not
sometimes
seeing them as
harder.
hard as they used to be before, huh? Just
Um,
slightly softer.
I think that they want them to be a little bit softer, not quite
Yes.
like they want them to have nice flat stomachs where the abs are there but not
Yeah. Yeah.
cinder blocks. Laura Lee personifies that look
Really?
also.
Yeah.
Her presence on stage is amazing. She just has a way of using her eyes and using her hands, and like I said, I've trained her many times in the gym. I probably would have still been her trainer had she not moved out of Vegas to Florida, but
Mm.
she works really hard, man. She works so hard. So does, like Jen Dory and all these girls, they work really, really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's also got some great glutes. She looks like she's a little bit smoother than Amy, a little bit, but I'm sure nobody would have complained if she would have won. I think
No.
she was really happy after dropping at the Olympia. I think she dropped down to like sixth
Yeah.
after winning it.
Yeah.
So she's still in the running.
Of
Just
course.
a great girl, beautiful girl, hardworking girl. She definitely doesn't age much.
No.
She still looks the same as she did as when I knew her and she was like 20,
She's
21.
Canadian, right?
She's Canadian, yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah. So rah rah for the Canadians. And I
Uh,
think the only thing we haven't looked at is wellness.
let's see. Women's bikini, classic physique we saw, women's fitness we saw, and wellness.
Oh, and a girl from Brazil won. How
Yeah.
shocking.
Oh, yeah.
How shocking that the top five had like three
Yeah.
Brazilians. They
No,
own the sport.
not this one. No, this is no. Uh, what's her name?
Mm.
Ryan Fogal. Ryan, number 5. Do they have numbers? No,
Your
this
numbers.
number 9.
That's number 4 right there.
4.
Either one of those two?
No, here they are. 7. No, 1 or whatever she is. 4.
Oh, that's 4. She
5.
looks good.
This is the winner.
Oh, a blonde bombshell.
Yeah.
Look at that hair. Man, she's got like a mane, like a lion's mane.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got beautiful physique.
Not very tall.
Hey, you don't have to be tall.
No.
You just have to be in shape. You have to have those glutes, which she has
Yeah.
all day long. Hamstrings. I mean, it's mostly a lower body show. 90%. It's a glute and ham show for them. Just the right amount of quads. Yeah, she's got a fantastic physique. Good
Abdominal.
balance. Good balance between the quads and the hams and the glutes.
Well, she's in shape.
She knows how to pose.
Yeah. Yeah. Second place went to Elisa Alcantara, Dominican Republic. Number 1. That was this girl, I think, right?
Yeah.
Alyssa? Yeah, that's her. The second place, small
She's
waist.
also tiny waists,
Yeah,
big quads. Some of these girls have quads that belong on like middleweight male bodybuilders.
yeah,
It's amazing how they develop their legs to that degree. What genetics? She obviously has glutes.
yeah,
Very tiny little waist. Look at that waist. It's
yeah,
like no waist. And look at that. Look at those glutes, man. How they tie into those hamstrings.
yeah,
Crazy. She's got good calves too. She knows how to walk.
yeah.
Yep. I bet you if she flexed, they tell them not to flex them, but I bet you if she flexed those glutes, you'd see striations.
Of course.
Yeah. But they're very careful not to flex them because they don't want to see those striations on these
Yeah,
girls.
they're there
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Another gorgeous. I mean, they're gorgeous.
Yeah. So that's her. And third is Alexis Jury from the
Oh,
US.
we got a girl from America in there.
Yeah, number 4, which I think
Tough, tough to get in
this is
there.
her.
Oh, she's a really pretty girl. She's a little smaller,
Yep.
a little smaller. She's almost as small as a bikini girl up top, but with more cuts,
Yeah.
a little harder.
The calves.
Calves, jeez, Louise, and glutes. She's got really nice. She's just got like a well balanced, pretty physique. She's not overly, but those calves are nuts.
Yeah.
I want those calves.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's.
Look at her face with the diet.
She looks like a little girl too. She looks like she's
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're amazing. They're
that's
amazing.
all the winners and top 3s, top 5s.
Congratulations
So
to everybody who
yeah,
were in
amazing
the top
show.
group.
Well
Congratulations
done.
to everybody who competed.
Yeah, well done to everybody. I think Nick Walker got the best. He
Most
got
muscular he got.
10 grand for that.
Most
And
muscular
best
award.
poser went to who did the best poser? Sorry.
I thought Andrew won best poser.
Yeah, I think Andrew won best poser as well. I think.
I'm pretty sure he won best poser.
Yeah. Um, yeah, well, fantastic show,
So, I know we've been on for a pretty long time, but I think we
No,
got to
but
talk a little bit about
yeah. So
Martin.
Martin, uh, I didn't know it was. it ran that deep, but apparently he doesn't like Nick Walker. Uh,
Yeah, he doesn't like him. Like, I wonder why.
um,
What is there
uh,
not to like about Nick? I don't know.
Let me see.
Nick is not a shit talker.
No,
He's
Nick,
confident. He's not arrogant. He's pretty
you know,
quiet in the gym. Just his old business. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what that is
Uh,
about.
he had that meltdown on stage, like, not meltdown. He celebrated when Nick came second.
Yeah, I mean that became a huge thing online
Yeah,
when
what?
he was waiting for the placements to be called out, and when Nick got called in second, he like
Yeah,
literally went. He celebrated as if he won the show.
yeah. I said, I, I couldn't grasp what was happening, until I was reading everything. Here it is. One sec. Bless you.
Thank you.
Uh, this is him.
It was,
Here they are announcing
this is
uh,
where they're announcing between first and second.
first and second. All right.
So then Nick got called in second, and this was his reaction.
Yeah, that's Nick placing second.
It went on longer than that too. He kept on pumping his fist.
Yeah.
That kept going. That's
So
like a short version. He
for
was
me,
pumping his fist like
yeah,
crazy. He was going nuts. And I just,
you
oh
know,
man, I just not
yeah.
good behavior, not good
And
sportsmanship.
apparently they said he pushed Nick Walker backstage, but I don't know. But
I know I heard that too. I don't know if it's
so
true.
then afterwards, obviously, um,
The fallout was pretty bad.
yeah, he said, are you guys happy? I lost all my sponsorships now,
So yeah,
which
so who did he lose? He lost Raw Nutrition, right?
yeah, and this food sponsor. Yeah,
Elevate.
yeah.
Um,
But wait, not are we happy? He screwed up with his temper, How can he expect that a guy's paying him, like Fuad said, he paid him 100 grand, so maybe Raw paid him more, right? So would you expect a company paying you that money, you're freaking out like that on stage, you're celebrating a guy not winning, you know, and this year he already had a clash with Giles pushing him, you know, he said all the media shit, all right? And this happens. And then he expects the media not to say anything. It comes full circle. You have to be careful. All right, now lots of media are saying, we should support him. He's in a bad place and all this stuff. Like Andrew Jack apparently paid him a flight with his partner to go to Costa Rica or whatever to relax and, put his mind in place. But this guy, I don't know. I'm not his friend. I mean, I've talked to him on Instagram, but he might need somebody to talk to. He might have some, things to sort out in his head or anger, you know. Uh,
Definitely has some things to sort out. Like, I mean, the behavior is inexcusable that he's been showing lately. That for a fellow athlete on stage was just horrendous.
yeah.
There's no excuse for it except, but I would he can easily turn this thing around if he wants to.
No,
I
of
mean,
course he can.
if he reached out to Nick and if he made a public apology and said like, I'm sorry, like I
Yeah.
screwed up, I let my emotions get away from me, blah blah blah. That was poor. He could do that, and if he goes for, he obviously, I mean, he obviously does need some help. I mean, it's not like he's in. We can definitely say this is a bad human being. This is an evil person. He gives me a person who's very screwed up.
Yeah. I
But
mean, we're allegedly saying that, but from the outside, that's what we're seeing. Now he can be the nicest guy in the world, right? Now it's bad that the press are saying screw him, he should retire. He's not good for the sport. No, he's good for the sport. He just needs somebody to guide him. You know, he needs some, not just a coach to get ready for the show. He needs a guy,
no, they need something beyond that.
yeah, to sit down and talk about his demons,
Yeah, yeah. Whatever. What is him making him so angry? What is him
Yeah, yeah,
bringing out this hatred? What is making him lose control? What is
yeah,
making him, as a professional athlete, act
yeah,
very
yeah.
unprofessional?
I mean,
Um,
I'm sure there are people in the pro league or friends or Brett Wilkins can help him because, um, take some time off. Maybe the pressure was getting to him. He said himself that he wasn't at his best shape at the Arnold Classic. So, take a year off. He's still young.
Listen, no one's. I'm not dispute. I still think he's got one of the best physiques in the
I
world.
mean,
I think that he
and
looked good at the Arnold.
Andrew Jack is in
Um,
his 40s, so this guy has a lot of time, you know?
yeah, well, nobody. I mean, nobody can dispute that he's one of the best in the world. He just has to fix that.
Yeah.
You can't have that kind of attitude in the sport, and especially because and that's why he lost his sponsors because you need to represent yourself as a professional.
You can't.
You're being paid as a professional. You're out there. You have fans. You have representing companies. So you're not just representing yourself. And of course, they're going to drop him because they don't want to be associated with that type of behavior. So it makes sense. But maybe dropping him will end up to be the best thing for him because maybe it'll make him realize, you know what? My behavior has consequences,
Yeah.
real consequences, and this is not who I want to be.
And
So,
what was I going to say? Uh, he just has to get, you know, I think he needs just to take some time off, and get his act together. Listen, this reminds me of Mike Metzer when he had that meltdown with Arnold in 1980, you know, at the 1980 Olympia. All right, it was controversial, but Mike Metzer disappeared. All right, he got sick then and he passed away. He quit at the peak of his career,
yeah, he quit when he was just getting better.
He could have
Yeah.
won at Mr. Olympia. I'm sure he could have won it afterwards, 81, 82, 83.
Arguably, he could have won that show.
Yes,
So,
but he
physique wise, he
couldn't.
could have won that show. But
He
if he would have
couldn't.
kept going,
He couldn't handle the mind games.
he couldn't handle the mind games.
So, you know, if we look at the past, he just has to reach out to somebody. Listen, I need your help. I don't know. People that's been through it. Chris Cormier, Flex Wheeler, Kevin Levrone, Brett
Merlin, like you said to me earlier, you reminded me, Flex Wheeler on the show. This was
said,
going back to just when he had the controversy with the
yeah,
photographer,
yeah,
pushing the photographer.
yeah,
That Flex was like,
guys,
I would
yeah,
talk to him.
yeah, yeah,
I know Dave Palumbo talked to him. I'm sure Jay would talk to him. There's a lot of people out there who would reach out to him
you
and
know.
give him some. But he may need, aside from the friends and those kinds of people, he may actually need professional help from a professional therapist to
And
get down to the deep issues.
and as we say, sometimes when you're on such a hard regiment of
Like at the PEDs is going to
the
affect
PEDs,
behavior.
sometimes makes an asshole a bigger asshole. It could trigger him off.
The rule that I have found in being in this game for so long is that people who are calm by nature don't get too affected by being on
Yeah,
PEDs, but people who are by nature more volatile, more
yeah,
argumentative, more assholish,
yeah,
they get amplified
yeah.
by it.
I
So
mean, I knew people that I wouldn't talk to when they were on season.
oh yeah, you couldn't deal with them. I know. They
Great
just
friends, and I
stay
wouldn't.
away from them.
I would take a step back. And then when
Yeah,
they're off season, the best person in the world. It is
yeah.
what it
They
is. It's the sport. I mean. But anyways,
but
I hope he
he's
gets
got
help.
his. I listen. I hope he gets the help that he needs. I'd love to see him do a public apology, and I would love to see him apologize to Nick especially. And I want to see him stay in the sport because I think he's got a fantastic
Yeah.
physique,
He's
one
qualified
of
for
the
Olympia,
best.
right?
He
Fourth.
won Prague.
Yeah, and he's fourth.
Yeah, so he's qualified for the Olympic again.
Will
I'd
he
love to
compete
see
at
him.
the Olympia? That's the thing.
We'll see. I just think that he needs to
Because he
address
said
this
bye.
situation.
He shut down an Instagram page. He turned it on again. Then he put that thing saying bye. You know, and then he's saying, are you guys happy now? It's like not.
Yeah,
We're not.
he's still in that emotional
Yeah, I'm not
asshole kind
happy.
of phase.
Yeah,
He's not.
yeah. We are not
And
happy.
maybe he needs some medications. There's medications that can help. Listen. I'm rooting for him. I'm not happy with his behavior. I think he deserved to be dropped by his sponsors. That's just actions have
Yeah.
consequences. But I'm glad to see that there's other bodybuilders who are rallying around him and not just
No, no.
throwing him out the
And Nick said
door.
nothing. Nick said nothing as far
Nick
as he.
actually, from what I heard, Nick actually wished him well and said, "I hope
Yeah,
he gets better,"
yeah, yeah,
which is it sounds like Nick.
yeah,
So he's got a support system. I think he's just got to decide for himself.
Yeah,
Do I want to be a better guy? What's going on with me?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
up to him.
And what did we want to speak about? Hadi Choopan, it is what it is, has these problems with his country. It's still escalating. Uh,
That's going to be going on for a while, so it's going to change. It's changed his life, and it's going to change it.
yeah, I mean, the Arnold Classic UK. Uh, let's see.
I had heard that he's trying to get his visa for the UK to go to that one,
Yeah.
which I think is smart because he could. I don't know who's doing it. I
Um,
mean, is Andrew going to that one too? Is Nick going to that one?
Give me a sec. Arnold UK. How come they didn't put the? They were up and they removed them again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let me check on the Arnold site. Arnold UK. Sports, bodybuilding.
Is that this weekend or is it the next weekend?
I think there's I think there's more competitors. There's only I think there's more competitors. These are the guys showing up. Andrew
Oh,
Jack
so Andrew
Martin.
is going.
So Martin's not going. You have Brandon Curry, Akeem, Hassan, Hadi, Mohammed, and Blessing. Yeah, Blessing's doing it.
Yeah,
Boogeyman.
yeah. So you have. I don't see how that. I don't think. I think Andrew's gonna. The Andrew train is gonna continue. So
I saw a bigger lineup. I mean, it could be between Andrew and Hadi, right?
it'll be
Um,
it'll be Andrew, Hadi, and Brandon.
yeah.
Probably in that order is probably. I don't think that they're gonna reverse anything, but who knows?
Um,
You never know.
but I saw the list and I think they removed it again. Maybe they removed people, removing Martin and you know,
Maybe there's some changes because maybe some people are having trouble getting visas. People are having trouble getting
yeah,
flights. Who knows?
yeah. I know. We have to see. Strange.
But
But
is that this coming weekend or is that this coming weekend or next the following?
March 27th.
Okay,
Um,
so we have a couple weeks.
sorry.
2 weeks, 2 weeks from this weekend, I guess it is.
This weekend there is let me see what's happening this weekend. Detroit.
Oh, Detroit's this weekend.
That's why Mike screwed up.
That's why he screwed up last year, right?
He could have, no,
Or is it this year?
yeah,
This
he
year.
screwed up for the three
Yeah,
hours,
this
right?
year, yeah.
The Detroit, there's quite a lineup until now. Uh, this has become a hot show, huh? Especially because of the dark background that Fuad does. There's Blessing, Guy Derek Dollinger,
It's
Nate,
not a lot of big names on the list.
uh, Patrick Moore's coming back. Blessing has a chance to, you
If
know,
he goes up in shape, I mean, with him, it's always you never know.
yeah. I mean, I met him
That's a
when he
good
won his.
chance. That's a good chance for people like Blessing, like Patrick.
I met him when he won his pro card in Europe. He was still like a middleweight. Nice guy, really nice guy. Uh, he just exploded, you know. What is this? Let me see. Anything. This is 6 days ago, apparently. When he's on this guy, huh?
And he looks on there. He looks dry. His legs look dry.
Yeah, I don't know if George Farrow's taking care of him. Proud big bro. I don't know if George is taking care of him, you know.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we don't know because we see a lot of people who look impressive weeks out, days out, whatever, and then they show up and you're like, nope.
This is a week ago.
Here he looks very impressive.
Yeah. It's, He's been away for a while, huh?
Here he looks big and he looks dry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Going, well, going by this lighting and this, the lighting could be amazing and
He's
whatever,
thick,
but
guy. He's a thick bodybuilder.
in this lighting and this right here, he looks fantastic.
Yeah,
I'd like to see him turn around to the back.
yeah. He's not turning around there. Here he is. No, he's looking. There was a time, remember when he used to go at Nick? They used to have this fun together. You
Yeah.
know, but Nick was at his, climbing up the ladder. He used to, crush him at the shows though. But you know, he's there.
Yeah. Well, see him is
He's
Patrick.
you know, one of the front runners. This one, this is no, this is old. This is old, but look at him.
Big dude.
No, this is like 197 weeks, but look at him, you
Yeah.
know. No, great genetics. Yeah, he's there.
Well, we'll see. We don't know anything until they walk on stage.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to see him walk on stage. Anyways, basically, you want to mention anything else? Um,
Um, let's see. Well, I mean, a lot of people are very high on Andrew. They think he's going to be the next Mr. Olympia.
yeah,
I know, I know Jay Cutler's very, very high on him, saying he's like the man now. Um, I agree with you. I still think he has some holes to fill on his physique,
yeah.
but he's,
I think Chupan, I don't think he's a front runner anymore, you know?
I don't, I am, he's not. I mean, he's still the top three, top four
No, no,
guy,
but
but
the situation, I don't think he's a
yeah,
front runner
I don't
anymore.
think that. Unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna that he
I mean,
can win.
yeah. I mean, did you see
Uh,
the problems the Iranian women's football team had going home from Australia?
yes, yes,
You know,
it's a huge.
three
Again, we don't
defended,
want to see
you
this
know,
stuff become part of
yeah.
the sport,
Yeah, I mean it's come a shit fest, you know. I mean,
but
but this leaves the door open now, for Nick Walker, Martin, Brandon,
still the top guys from last year are still the top guys,
yeah,
and you
yeah,
can't forget Samson.
yeah. Can't
You
forget
know, so
Samson. Yeah,
Samson, you can't forget him. Obviously, former Mr. Olympia.
yeah. We
He's
have
the
that,
only guy that can match
yeah.
up with Andrew on stage in height and size.
We have that Russian beast.
The Russian Beast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's there. Um, um, so
And then we got to see whether Martin is going to be there or not, because
yeah,
Martin obviously is a
yeah,
front runner.
yeah. So
Um,
listen, Nick can move up.
Nick is in a great position right
He
now.
can
Nick
move
was
up
right.
into the top three.
Hadi last year was second. Nick just beat Hadi.
Yep.
So what does that say?
Yeah. And judges remember these things.
Yeah. And if he can improve
Yeah.
even more for the
Yep.
Olympia, which I'm sure he's right back to work doing,
Yep.
I'm surprised he doesn't just go into Detroit, win that show, and walk away with a qualification.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why he's doing no, I don't know why he's not doing Detroit.
unless he wants to do New York Pro again or Pittsburgh, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah. He'll probably do New York Pro because that's he's always won there. So
Yeah, he likes it there, and New York crowds love freaks.
yeah, and he's
So
from New York, right?
New Jersey, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, New York.
So, but
Yeah.
nearby.
Yeah.
So
And
that'll be an
probably
easy
if we're
focus.
so close
Easy
to
for.
Guy Cisternino, we probably tell him do New York. And then we go to Pittsburgh, and
Yeah.
it's just
And they've also got that gym opening together, so
yeah,
uh, so he might be busy this week, with
yeah,
stuff like that. But
yeah.
Nick is going to be in the Olympia. We know there's no way
Yeah,
he's
he'll
going to
be there.
miss out.
Yeah, yeah. But anyways, well done to the Arnolds and the management. I thought I would never say it, Brian Powers.
It was a big show, man.
He
It
proved
was.
me wrong in certain things. Um, I think the amateur event has to move up a bit more in level wise. You know what I mean? I'm just going to say it after the split in 2017-18, the amateur Arnold suffered because a lot of athletes used to come from Europe. Rafael used to push a lot of the top athletes, the amateurs, to compete there. And unfortunately, that affected it a bit. I thought it would be bigger this year since the Arnold Spain is not taking place anymore. They stopped doing it after 15 years, unfortunately. And I thought the Arnold UK would have an amateur, but the Arnold UK does not have an amateur. Why?
Mm.
Because Two Bros Pro own the exclusive rights to amateur competitions of NPC worldwide, and they don't see on the same lines as Brian Powers. So the Arnold UK does not have amateur. As far as I know, the Arnold UK does not have an amateur event. Uh, um, which is sad because they would have a lot of amateur competitors.
Tons, tons.
Um, Sporting events, sports. No, they don't. They don't have amateur.
Well, there you go.
I'm because this thing with Two Bros Pro, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Uh, I don't know how Jim Mannion didn't get involved in it, but I guess a contract is a contract.
Yeah,
Or maybe they don't see it viable, or they don't have the control like they have in the States, because it's not easy doing a show in another country. Uh, so we have to wait and see. Anyways, I have nothing else to say.
no, I think we covered it. We got everything that we wanted to talk about. And like you said, great show, bigger than it's been in a long time. Olympia better step up, and
Yeah.
looking forward to. I mean, this really kind of kicks off the season, so we'll probably have a lot of shows to talk about
Yeah.
as we move
Uh,
forward.
so next week we'll have, the Detroit to talk about. I'm trying to get some female guests on the show. Uh, I talked to one person. She's going to try to help me. Hopefully that comes through. But I know she went to the Arnold, so I'm going to wait till she comes back. Um, I mean, Lee Haney, they all said yes, they'll come back, but it's nice to get new guests, you know what I mean? I don't want to stay
Of
bugging,
course.
I mean, Lee Haney just did a show with Sean Ray, the legends of the past or whatever. So it's not like, maybe we'll get him on a bit before his own show again, the Lee Haney games, and but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, next. We have what to talk about. So
Yeah, we have a lot talking about because now
this weekend,
bodybuilding.
Fuad show, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So we can talk about that. It's going to be
yeah.
interesting, you know, and we'll see.
It's the season now. The season is restarted, so we
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
it's going to just be
We'll
show after
always
show.
we'll always have something to talk about, you know. So,
And if not,
anyways,
we'll make it up.
yeah, that's it for now, and maybe next week we'll be back to Ask Merlin. We'll have something with Ask Merlin,
Yep.
um,
Yep.
and
Absolutely.
And anyways, thank you. I'm seeing the subscribers are increasing. I'm like 8 away from 5,000, which is cool.
Yep.
Some videos are getting a lot of traction. Some got lost with all I mean, there were so many reviews of the Arnold,
I
and it
know.
just
Well,
gets
we did it
lost.
just because,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
We did it. It's there. You know what I
yeah.
mean? But what's funny before you know, move on. I had put up a reel of Arnold when he increased the prize money to 750 last year. And that was this week, it just shot up again. For some reason, YouTube put it there. So
Yeah.
it's just, you know, it's what they feel like promoting. I mean, it's out of our hands. We just have to keep on moving. And that's what I tell our guests. I say, listen, you're not going to see 1 million views. You're not going to see 10,000 views for now because we're still, at the beginning, and they all understand. They all understand because
Yeah.
it's. I mean, I
Hey,
remember
it takes time now.
Bob and Sean Ray were having really low views, and the way they managed to get the views up when they were fighting with Muscle Discord, fighting with RX Muscle, fighting with Fuad, all this, mudslinging and bullshit and drama. That's how you get the views. But
Well, and that's something that we decided a long time
I don't
ago.
want to do I don't want to do that stuff. I just want to enjoy it. And if somebody goes on the page, they see what I'm pushing a lot, 100% bodybuilding. Now, if there's something to talk about like Martin or Hadi, that's news, you know. But I'm not gonna, you know, I mean, there's lots of things to talk about, but those things I talk with you off the camera and
Yeah.
just discuss things, like you see what that guy did, and it doesn't have to be out there. So. But anyways, we'll see you next week, and I'll be on time this time at 8 o'clock
Now you'll know. Yeah.
Vegas
Now you
time.
know.
Yeah, yeah. No, 8 o'clock Malta time, 12 o'clock Vegas time. Right?
Right.
Yeah, 8 hour
Correct.
difference. Yeah. Okay.
So that's
So
in a way that's better for you because you get to get
yeah,
home a
I get
little
an
early
hour. It's an hour
for a
extra.
couple of weeks anyway until you change the clocks in
Yeah, till
Malta.
the end
So.
of the month. Yeah. See you guys for now. Maybe I'll be better next week because I'm dying.
Everybody, I hope you feel better. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We appreciate all of you.
See you guys.